So in this video I want to very quickly share with you how to change the belt on a turntable. Now this is a Technics SL-BD22. The reason why I'm changing the belt is because I'm having an issue with the pitch adjustment. Sometimes when I put vinyl on, it's not playing at the speed it should do, and then when I press on the pitch adjustment dial and then move it either way, it's very inconsistent, shall we say. So it's either all or nothing. So I don't know whether it's a fault from the belt, which I've been told that it could be, and then it's also potentially an issue with the motor. I use this a fair bit, but at some point I will be upgrading it to something a little bit more serious. So if it is the motor, then this is going to get replaced anyway. It's probably not worth investigating, but for the sake of a new belt, let's give it a try. So this is the belt I purchased, and like I was saying, for the sake of £4.35, it's worth giving this a shot. This isn't an affiliate link or anything like that. I'm just sharing with you where I purchased mine from. So let's get started. First, we're going to just remove the vinyl and remove any mat or anything that's supporting that vinyl. So let's get rid of those. And then we're going to simply spin round the platter to the point where we can see the belt and as it goes over the spindle for the motor. And we're just going to unclip that belt from that spindle. And then we're going to carefully lift up the platter. On some turntables there may be like a small retaining clip holding that down, so you'll have to remove that clip first. And then let's take that off and then just flip it upside down and then remove the belt from the bottom area. The belt actually looks in decent condition, but we'll swap this out anyway. And these are the two belts side by side. So when the platter was upside down, I noticed that the bottom could do with a bit of a clean, so I'm going to get an alcohol wipe and I'm just going to give that a quick clean. I'm going to speed the video up for you because you don't need to watch me do all that. And then it's just a case of doing all that but back in reverse. So we'll spin that upside down, let's go and get the belt, and then let's attach the belt to the bottom area there. And then what we also want to do is we need to make sure that the belt is kind of even all the way around. When I first put this on, it was up and down, as you can see. So I'm just going to quickly go around, even that out a little bit, and then we need to put the platter back on. And then all we do is spin that round so we can see the spindle, and then mount the belt up and over that spindle like that. And then last but not least, let's put some vinyl on and let's give it a test. So that certainly sounds fine as it is, but I am going to just move the little dial for the pitch to see if that's working or not working. Before it was a bit hit and miss. Let's give that a try too. Although we've changed the belt, for what it was worth doing anyway. The pitch button, there still seems to be a problem with it in that it doesn't control the pitch properly. What we're looking for is where you can see on the side of the platter, you can see a light shining on the side. Those dots, you want to make them as still as possible. So when they're still, then you know you've got the pitch right, for those who didn't already know that. So it's not fixed the issue that I wanted it to fix, but it was worth changing anyway for the sake of £4 or £5. Like I said before in the video, it's not something I'm going to investigate in terms of the motor. I don't use it that often, so when it's time for an upgrade, it's time for an upgrade.